Hey, it's Jared Bishop here, and today I'm going to be doing a little commentary over the speed build. Normally I just have music, but today I'm going to be talking over it, so you can hear my horrible low voice. You also might notice I got a new microphone. It sounds a lot better than the old one. I used to record with my phone, but now I have a proper one, I guess. So yeah, I'm just going to be commentating over the stuff I do, and sort of explaining what I do and why, etc. So right now, you might be noticed. You might be noticed. Yeah, you know what I mean. I'm making a hotel, and first thing I want to do is put down some parking just outside of it. It's pretty simple. It's just a bunch of lines, and I want to just get as much parking in as possible, even on the sides here. And if you don't like, it's sort of if it's too small or too big, then you can use these like ones instead of the four of them, and I think it works pretty good. I think it's the same amount, like the same sort of distance between all of them. It's 0.75 snap transform. I think that's what I used, and I think it works pretty well. And now we're moving on to the parking blocks. It's just sort of behind the parking lines, I guess. What are they even called? Parking lines? I don't know. I can't really see the screen that well. It's really low resolution. But anyways, that's beside the point. We're just putting down the parking blocks right now. It's nice to put some variation to them, so they're all just not straight. It makes it look more apocalyptic, sort of, I don't know, destroyed, weathered, I guess. It takes a while. It's actually really tedious, but it looks really good in the end. Like, especially if there's a long line of them. Oh crap! I just forgot to put. I just remembered I forgot the street lights, like street lamps, in the parking lot. Usually I have those, like for my fast food level or building. I had those in the parking lot, and they always look really good. Forgot those here. Whatever. I'll go back and do those. So now we're moving on to the lobby. And the lobby is actually really simple. It's just a bunch of couches and sofas and stuff. Couch and sofa. I guess that's the same thing. Couches and chairs. That's what I meant to say. So here it's just a sort of coffee table, I guess. It's kind of hard to like think of a design for this just because the room is so open. There's really no set like places to put it, so you can really just like think of your own places to put this, and I guess that's what I did. I just sort of put them in random places, and it looks alright. And right here, I'm just sort of detailing a table that got knocked over, just next to the couches there. And actually, right now, I cut after this because I don't remember what to put in the main reception building, or the front desk. That's what I meant. I was like, what, is there a cash register? No, there's of course there's not a cash register. So I think I go back in detail that later. But right now I'm going to do the little food court or whatever, breakfast area. That's what it's called. I was gonna put a sink there, but I realized it doesn't really make any sense. Like, you don't really have a sink there. I put a fridge there. Like, you have your butter or whatever in there. Maybe, shoot, what do you have in fridge? It's like, well, you have butter. I know that. Maybe like milk or something, like prepackaged milk. Ah, dude, dang it, I should have done coffee dispensers. That's what I should have done. I forgot about that. Yeah. That always happens when I go back and edit the speed builds. I always find stuff that I forgot to put in, that I was thinking I was gonna put in, but I always forget. Just like that coffee thing, I sort of used it for the juice bar, like back on the boardwalk. It's supposed to be for coffee, but it can really look like any just generic drink dispenser. Anyways, I should have done that, but whatever. Just doing small details on the breakfast area right now, newspapers and such. And now I'm gonna do this thing I'm not really too fond of. It's sort of using those buffet covers. I actually have no clue where they're used. I think they're used in Hawaii. Somewhere it says Hawaii buffet cover, so I'd imagine they're used in Hawaii. But yeah, I just use those. It's sort of like the place where you'd get like probably like jellies and stuff, like to put on a bagel or waffles. Yeah. And now I'm just detailing the bottom of the stairs right now with like a crate and pallet and stuff. Just trying to put some generic clutter in. That's really a lot of what furnishing buildings is, just putting in random clutter. And here I look up the hotel lobby, just on like the shift tab window, or, like the front desk of it, because I actually didn't know it was on it. And it's really nothing special. It's just a computer and like maybe some books and stuff. So that's what I ended up doing. Here I put like a note, I think. Yeah, a note. And also, this is sort of a random thing, but if you've ever noticed, like in any of my speed builds, I put down CCTV note. That's just sort of like a placeholder, like for the final version of my map, which is a long ways away for anyone interested in that. Yeah, it's a long ways away. I'm not releasing this anytime soon, but I want to put custom notes wherever the CCTV notes are, because it's just really simple. It's just like out to lunch or whatever. So I'm gonna replace those, hopefully. But anyways, I'm moving on to the first hotel room. It's a pretty simple layout, just two small beds. I guess I should have just done one big bed, but whatever. I like the blue bed. It looks really nice. And here, in like for the little thing above or under the TV, I just use a wardrobe, sort of scaled down, flattened, I guess, and you put the telly over it. So it sort of looks like it's resting on it, but it's actually supposed to be like a flat screen TV, like wall mounted or whatever. But that's fine. And here we're making the only place in the room with the outlet. Like, nah, JK. There's usually one near the beds, the bedside table. But yeah, that's just sort of a little desk you have like, I don't know, put a laptop on it if you're business traveler or whatever, going on a business trip. Then you do your work there or eat lunch or whatever, or breakfast. You know what I mean? Like bring breakfast up to your room. That's what I do a lot. It's really nice. It's a lot better than eating at those gross, sticky maple syrup filled tables. Oh, it's bad stuff. Anyways, yeah, this is actually a different room I'm detailing right now. I just copy pasted it up because that's what you do. So you sort of have two different ways to do this. You have one type of room that is like you had someone in it when like it was evacuated and sort of everything's knocked over, right? And then you have another room where it's just sort of like the maid got it ready and everything, like everything's sort of right, I guess. Everything's straightened. Yeah, you know what I mean. And here I'm doing the top story, one of the rooms in it. And I guess whoever lived here is just kind of crazy. Like they're trying to fortify themselves in. I like sort of having stories for like each room in the hotel. It's fun stuff. But I guess they tried to like put a table there, and it didn't really work. I guess someone got in, but I'm actually not sure if you can jump over that and get into the room in single player. I haven't tried that. I guess I should try that. But anyways, right here, I thought of something kind of funny, like one of the little cleaning carts that the maids push around. Yeah, I like it. I kind of forgot that was a thing. I think it's used on the Liberator in Russia, obviously. Right here, I was gonna put some bars here. I wasn't sure how it looked. I thought actually kind of looked kind of tacky, like it's kind of weird. It doesn't really fit. But I ended up putting that maple fortification right there. I think it works because everything else is sort of wooden. Then I put a block there just for the hell of it. I don't know. Like they really tried to fortify that room, but I guess they didn't try hard enough. And now we're just doing another type of room. This is just going to be a single bed, like a 2-person bed, like a bigger bed. You know what I mean. And it just has a lamp by it. This room actually has a kitchen, unlike the others. I kind of forgot to put a kitchen in, and it has a fridge and everything. So a microwave and such. I'm not sure if this has the office desk though. I don't think it does. Yeah. I think the last room has everything in it, like the TV, 2 beds, a kitchen, and a desk. It's pretty nice because it's a bigger room. It's on the far right. You'll see in a few minutes. But yeah, just doing the balcony. I wasn't really sure what to put on the balcony. Like Usually balconies just have like a table and two chairs. It's actually kind of depressing. Like they could have a whole like dinner table there and stuff. Like that balcony is huge, dude. Like I don't think I've ever seen a balcony that big in real life. They're always just super tiny. I mean, wherever I go. Maybe this is some like luxury hotel. It's kind of funny, like whenever I was looking up hotels like for reference images, it's always like really like rich expensive hotels. Like we never really go to that. It's always just budget hotels. Like you don't really ever see modern hotels, do you? I mean, I don't, where I live in middle of nowhere US. I don't know. It's probably a European thing. Everything's European, right? So this is the biggest room. It has everything: two beds, a kitchen with a fridge and everything, the telly right there, and this balcony with chairs in it and everything. And I do get the desk. That's cool. Um, yeah, I think that's about it for this episode. If you enjoyed, leave a like, I guess, or dislike, whatever you feel like doing. That pause right there is just because I went to get like something to eat. That was kind of funny. All right, well, I guess that's it. Have a nice day or night, evening, something.